they have some family together to watch these two North Carolina natives go at it here on Level Up.
Let's see how friendly the rivalry is, Sudu, because of course they did start this with a handshake, which is nice. But is it going to continue that way as Miles Bourne, little smile across his face, maybe a tad bit more confident than we've seen him in the past?
Well, such an interesting matchup. I mean, these two know each other's game inside and out. How do you see this match playing out?
If you know each other that well, as we see right there, Hank Walker knows Miles Bourne. Maybe surprising Miles Bourne, and yeah, he surprised everybody there with a pounce that takes Bourne to the outside right in front of us.
Well, Hank Walker has certainly picked up some things since the club wrestling days in middle school.
I don't think he learned that in club wrestling.
Well, I certainly do not think so. Of course, he's been in the WWE Performance Center working with some of the best coaches in the world. You're seeing some of that, but now Bourne going for the cover and Walker quickly kicking out.
I didn't know Walker had made a trip to the Serengeti to learn that pounce, but it worked out nicely. But Bourne showing great resilience, as we've seen on display many times in the past.
There's that lethal drop kick, sending the big man Walker to the ground, and now here goes a cover from Bourne, and Walker kicking out once again. You know, we talk about Bourne's success, his appearances on Level Up. It's made him more visible on social media. The popularity has grown, and I'm sure some attention from party goers as well, as we mentioned.
Party goers, yes, as he mentioned to our own Kelly Kincaid, enjoying the victories a little bit more, but I think he's focused back up here. It's good, though, Sudu, to take that confidence and build it to each every match. We know how long it took him to get that elusive victory. Now with 3 in a row, it's a different kind of mindset.
And now here goes Bourne for the cover once more. Of Hank Walker, an all-ACC offensive lineman at North Carolina State before signing with the Atlanta Falcons. And
right to the chest there, Sudu.
Yeah, Bourne, however, countering. These two superstars have studied one another for years, and there it is again.
Walker ready with that boot there, and you can see Bourne stumbling here. Can Walker get back in this one?
Ooh, Walker now trying to find his second win here. Now, a bunch of strikes on Miles Bourne, and now Hank Walker.
All of that body weight. Now he's going to work.
Teeing off on Miles Bourne.
I think that friendly rivalry went right out the window, Sudu.
Oh, Hank Walker is charged. Punishing Miles Bourne right now. And the shirt is off, Matt. The shirt is off. Hank Walker means business. And the NXT Universe loves it.
His friend is not standing across from him anymore.
And now Bourne, trying to counter, do his best, and there's that background we talk about. Bourne going for the cover once again.